Welcome to the Michigan Golfer Show. Join us each week as we explore the people, the places, and the events that shape our great game.
We're at the Michigan Golf Show, and with us is Andrew Brooks, who's going to tell us all about why we should come to Bermuda.
Well, you know what, and we are. And what a great show this is, Jenny, isn't it? I mean, fantastic. This is our first time here, and we you know, for us, it's a new venture because we look at, obviously we do a lot from the East Coast because geographically where we're positioned from the East Coast is we're an hour and a half from New York, an hour and 40 minutes out of Boston. We've got dailies out of Washington, so we concentrate very much on that market. And I was looking at other markets and saw the Michigan Golf Show, and here we are. I mean, just fantastic. So we're really happy to be here, and going by the numbers, I mean, it's looking very, very solid. So yeah, great. And Bermuda's such a niche destination. It's a beautiful destination from on many fronts. I mean, and we're here for golf, but we're much more than golf. There's for example, we have the America's Cup coming in about a month and a half's time. So we have quite a bit going on. So it's pretty busy at the moment.
Well, I was quite struck by the fact that the America's Cup is going to be in Bermuda because the winner gets to choose the venue. And I was like, okay, we know Bermuda has lots of sailing. There's the Newport to Bermuda race and a bunch of others. So what's happening on that front? How does that connect with golf?
Well, it's interesting, and it does. I mean, there's always a connectivity between any sport, and I think we all know as sports people that whether it's sailing, whether it's golf, whether it's football, cricket, soccer, there's always a connectivity. And one of our initiatives on Ireland at the moment is actually working on the sports destination. So in the winter time, we're perfect for sports training, for sports groups coming down, and different activities, collegiate events. We have golf collegiate events coming in. We have soccer teams coming in to train. So there's a whole connection between the sports world, and obviously sailing is in Bermuda's DNA. I mean, it's the history of Bermuda. Let's face it. They found it on a, call me old-fashioned, but a rather old boat. But so it's a very it's in the DNA. And the interesting part of it is having the America's Cup is enormous for the island. I mean, it's enormous. And look, I could sit here and pretend that I knew about the America's Cup, and I didn't. I mean, I sit in the golf space, but actually now being exposed to it, it's an incredible event to have on the island, and I think it's going to be a massive success for us. There's been a lot of infrastructure work gone on behind the scenes, and it's the first time that the sailing's actually going to be almost in an arena, which is going to be amazing for television and spectators. So Bermuda's really excited. We're really geared up for it. The teams have moved onto the island. There's a lot of families have actually relocated to Bermuda, and obviously Team Oracle, they're there and gearing up to defend their trophy. So the excitement is very, very high. And the interesting part, obviously, the connection with golf is that a lot of these guys are sports guys. They love to play golf. The visitors that are coming in, the demographic of those visitors, they're golfers. So, we've got golf events going on. We've got a new event that we've put on, the Race to Bermuda, which is actually a golf event around the America's Cup. And those dates are the 26th to the 26th of May to the 27th of June. So a lot happening.
Well, I've had the privilege of seeing at least 3 America's Cups, New Zealand, San Francisco, and before that in Newport. It's the home of the New York Yacht Club.
Yeah. So,
and the America's Cup goes on for a long time because first they have to decide who's going to challenge the defender.
They do, and it's a series of races, and obviously they do. It's a series. It's like a knockout that they go through that series, and then obviously then you have the final, and then the finals. That's where everybody's going to want to be. So it's a big excitement. But I mean, just going in, aside from that and discussing the golf product in Bermuda, because we have a very, very exciting golf product. I mean, for such a small island destination, to have 6 golf courses is pretty cool. I mean, and the most golf courses per square mile for anywhere in the world, country. So that's quite an interesting one. But when you look at those courses and you break them down, and you've got CB Macdonald's Mid-Ocean, you've got Robert Trent Jones Port Royal. I mean, you take 2 championship courses like that in an island destination like Bermuda, and you strike quality. These are quality golf courses, as you know, and not are they just great for golf ability, for people to play. They're a great test for the players. Scenically, they're beautiful as well. And funny, I always say, when you're having a bad day of golf in Bermuda, you just kind of turn around, look at the ocean, and you know what? It kind of makes it all good again. But the courses are great. They're very open. They're very hospitable. And you really can, from a golf package point of view, and some of the packages that we now do, 3, 4 and 5 night packages with participating hotels, you can get yourself a really nice winter deal. So when it's rather cold outside, which it is right now, I hasten to add, traveling to Bermuda and, now 68, 70 degrees, short sleeve order, playing golf.
Perfect.
Playing golf on some of the most spectacular courses is a must.
I understand there's a golf tournament for visitors that's got a package connected to viewing the America's Cup races?
That's right. That is the Race to Bermuda Cup package that we're doing, which is from the 1st to the 7th of June. And that takes in the golf, Mid-Ocean, Port Royal, Tuckers Point, and also takes in tickets, grandstand tickets, and the opportunity to go out on a boat and watch some of the America's Cup. It's a very cool event. But talking of events, we have some great events in Bermuda. And next week, and then this surprises people, next week we've got the Grey Goose World Par 3 Championship at Fairmont Hotel. Now, it's a very, very cool event. The Turtle Hill Golf Club is a par 3 course. It's number 5 in the world. A lot of people don't. You say par 3 golf.
I love par 3 courses.
Right. Me too. I know. Yeah, me too. It makes me look good. But you say par 3 to people, and they're a little bit. Oh well, I'm not sure. But when you see this golf course, spectacular. I mean, this year we've got Trish Johnson from the LET coming out. We've got Chip Beck coming to play. We've got Charlie Rymer coming out. We've got a host of celebrity golfers. And do you know the beauty of it? You got ladies, you got guys, you got pros, you got amateurs, all playing for the prize fund, which is, which BTA, the Bermuda Tourism Authority, we sponsor, Grey Goose sponsor it, and so do Fairmont. So it's a really cool event, and we're excited about that next week as well.
I can think of about 12 different reasons to go visit Bermuda right away, so I'm really tempted. So how do we get in touch with your outfit?
If you go to Bermuda.com, and we've got all the packages, all the details are on the website. It's a very nice website. It's very easy to use, and if spend some time on it, drill into it, and just see what's there. Activities, water sports, sailing, scuba diving, some of the best fishing in the world. I mean, it's all there, and it's only an hour and a half from New York, so it doesn't really get much better than that.
It sounds like it doesn't. Thank you so much for talking with us and tempting us to come.
Well, thank you, and I look forward to seeing you down there. Thank you.